Welcome to BarRestaurantTraining.com. Signing up and getting started is simple and easy. After completing the online sign-up form, you will receive an email with login instructions. Enter your login information and click the Login button to access the training. The BarRestaurantTraining.com dashboard provides you with the ability to manage your employee and company information. If this is your first time logging in to your new Bar Restaurant Training software, please review and complete any missing fields in the Manage Company Information section. After completing the company information, click the Save Changes button to return to the dashboard. Next, add your employees. Click the Add button in the Manage Employee Information section. Complete all the fields and then click the Add Employee button. Click the Yes button to confirm that you want to add an employee. After adding an employee, the employee will receive an email with login instructions. Next, let's look at the employee training. As a manager, you can open the employee training by clicking the Training link. Note, we also suggest all managers complete the training as well. A welcome screen displays first. Click the Continue button to move on to New Hire Forms. We provide standard new hire forms for employees to sign and date. We also provide links to a Form W-4, Form I-9, and a background check form that employees need to print, complete, and turn in to their training or payroll manager. In this example, the status for the Underage Service Agreement is not complete. To complete the form, click the e-signature link to display the form. Enter your first and last name. The date field is automatically populated with the current date. Then select the checkbox to certify that you have read and signed the form. Then click the Submit button. You will be returned to the form screen. The status for the Underage Service Agreement now reads as complete. Click the Go to Training button to display the General Training screen. The General Training page includes a link to the Employee Handbook. Click the Employee Handbook link to open the handbook in a separate browser window. The handbook opens in a separate window. Location-specific data populates the page. After reading the entire handbook, return to the General Training page, which is in a separate browser window. Note, you may close the Employee Handbook after you've finished reading the entire handbook. Next, click the Employee Handbook checkbox to confirm having read the Employee Handbook. Then, employees click the Employee Acknowledgement Form link to open and complete the form. Once that form is complete, employees would click the Employee Acknowledgement Form checkbox to confirm having completed the form. Note, to proceed to the General Training test, you need to check the boxes for both the Employee Handbook and Employee Handbook Acknowledgement Form. After completing the Employee Handbook and Employee Handbook Acknowledgement Form, employees take the General Training test. The questions in the General Training test are based on the Employee Handbook. In order to complete their online training, employees must pass the General Training test with a passing score. This ensures the employees are reading the handbook. Employees take the General Training test and submit their answers. Employees can check to see which questions they have answered correctly and incorrectly. The test results are sent in an email to the manager or managers. The BarRestaurantTraining.com package includes training for bartenders, servers, and security personnel. Let's click the Server Training link to display the Server Training page. The Server Training page includes Server Responsibilities Training and a Server Training test. Click the Server Responsibilities link to open in a separate browser window. After reading through the entire Server Responsibilities training, return to the Server Training page. Note, you may close the Server Responsibilities window after having finished reading the entire document. After reading the Server Responsibilities and returning to the Server Training page, employees click the Server Responsibilities checkbox to confirm having read the document. Next, an employee would take the Server Training test. As with the General Training test, employees take the Server Training test and submit their answers. Employees can check to see which questions they have answered correctly and incorrectly. The test results are sent in an email to the manager or managers. In addition to server positions, the BarRestaurantTraining.com package includes training for bartenders and security personnel. You can view the employee results for each document and test. Click the View button in the Manage Employee Information section. Select an employee to display the details for that selected employee. On an employee's details screen, a manager can view the list of forms that an employee has completed or still needs to complete, an employee's completed test scores. Thanks for viewing. That's all there is to it. Sign up today.